Soul Garden. Live, love, be.
Hello Scorpio, and welcome now to Monday. Hope you had a nice weekend. And over the weekend the sun did shift signs. It's kind of almost like the channel changing on our focus of consciousness. Now for Scorpios, you're kind of moving out of the thinking process and really into a grounding process. The sun moves from the third house of Gemini into the fourth house of Cancer. And what that does mean for you is a grounding and kind of an examination of your own home life. It's also an examination of your family, maybe even going so far back as your childhood to figure out the roots of these patterns. And lastly, at the end of the day, it's your survival skills. So if you have any bad habits, like you only brush your teeth once a week, this is the time that it kind of comes up for you, although I doubt that's the case with Scorpios. So detail-oriented about things. Now emotionally, you should feel pretty good today. The moon is actually in Pisces, a water sign like you, and transiting the house of self-expression and creativity. That means that your moon or your emotions wants to play, wants to be creative. So I'm giving you the icon of sunny and childlike for today, and most likely leading into tomorrow. Great day to pick up a creative project. Even better day to do something creative around the house. Now you're really maximizing on the currents of astrology. And speaking of the house, we'll talk about the three phases that's going to happen this month as the sun moves through Aquarius. Now the first is really figuring out what about your home life, your survival skills, your relationship to your mother, or your childhood. What about any of this realm doesn't work for you, knowing what you know now? And Scorpios know a lot more this year than last year, of course. You've been through some heavy transits, mostly focusing on a higher self-esteem, but also really working your butt off in your career to get yourself out there and take control of that. You've really done a lot of profound work, and thinking that way, what in your home life represents that? So you're going to be discovering things that don't work for you anymore. It might be a roommate, it might be some nagging relative that just needs to be kind of cut off for a while. You'll discover this in the first 10 days. Just try to be not too testy, and certainly don't use that stinger on them. The universe is just trying to point things out to you. All right, Scorpio, that's all I have for you today. See you tomorrow with more soul horoscopes. Live, love, be.
Soul.